Hi. I am just a major back with another video. Though my recent list of videos, I know I sound like a whore with no morals, a down for anything whore, a freaky girl. No, just a whore. Okay. Now this video is basically a guide to relationships. Basically a preparation. Though I am single, I've been single since 2020 and I had only one boyfriend and he's the reason why I'm single. Well, one of the reasons why I'm single. Oh my God, am I traumatized? Trauma. Great. We love that. This video, I will be going over how to better manage yourself and how to better manage your relationship or an upcoming relationship, you know? So sit back, relax your mind, and just chill. Get into this video, shall we? Oh, and also, y'all, I am going to be, smoking while we talk about this. So, you know, we're just gonna relax, you know, we're just gonna chill. We're gonna chill. We're gonna chill. We're gonna chill. First up, we have self-recognition. Now, self-recognition falls under the line of self-love and self-healing. How does that play a part into a relationship? Well, I'm gonna tell you. If your relationship with yourself is not good, sweetie, how are you gonna expect a relationship with someone else to be good? With that being said, you need to find your own self-happiness. You need to already be happy and confident and comfortable with your own skin and self before you can love someone else. If you don't love or respect yourself, how can someone else do that? How can you expect someone else to do that? No. None of that sad girl, sad boy shit. I don't care. It's not cute. So we'll come together and we can be happy together. I'm not throwing my traumas on him. He's not throwing his traumas on me. The second step is establishing boundaries. Now, you need to understand, if you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it. You shouldn't feel pressure. So before anything, you need to establish those boundaries. Those shits is powerful. Okay, so picture this. I'm gonna give you a scenario. So you laying in the bed with dude, right? He all cute and whatever. He muscular, you know, he just look all good. And you just laying there, you just looking all sexy and seductive. You just feeling like you in the moment, you just feeling like that bitch, right? But you're not really on some freaky shit, right? But he is. Now as y'all cuddling and y'all kissing, cuddling and kissing, he start reaching and grabbing on places, he start touching the booty and you like swipe his hand away, like, no, you're not gonna touch that. That's a boundary. And if he keeps on doing that, then sweetie, he's crossing boundaries. Establish the boundaries. If you don't establish boundaries, people are gonna think they can just do anything they fucking want. And no, you don't wanna be a product of somebody. No, because you don't know how to speak up for yourself. You better speak up, bitch. You better speak the fuck up. And boundaries are also all about respect. So if someone keeps crossing your boundaries after you reiterated them multiple times and they don't do nothing, they don't change it, they don't respect you. And people who don't respect you don't deserve your time. And that's on all the hot Cheetos and Takis. Right, okay. Next we have establishing clear communication. That's an issue that a lot of couples have. You need to be able to communicate with your significant other. If you cannot communicate with them, how do you expect shit to be done? How do you expect peace to be constant in your life, in your intimate relationship that you have with this person? If you don't know how to communicate your feelings, if you do not know how to communicate like, hey, this is how you made me feel, if you can't reiterate that, then sweetie, you can't be in a relationship. They can't read your mind. Some of them know how you feel, but they just don't give a fuck. They care about themselves. Communication resides under explaining emotions, revealing past and current traumas, talking about current uncomfortable situations, expressing ideas and finding solutions to current situations, or just expressing your creative ideas. But that's communication. If you can't have that with the person without arguing, because arguing is not a form of communication, and if you guys are both yelling at each other, neither one of you guys are listening to what each other is saying. Let's just be real about it. If you are that type of person that'd be like, oh, I'm tired of arguing, but you keep arguing, sweetie, you want to argue. If you're tired of arguing, you won't argue. Find you someone who can have a conversation with you. You only raise your voice unless you absolutely have to. Save your breath for something that's actually worth your breathing, okay? Next, we have toxicity. Toxicity is something everyone knows nowadays, you know? Yep. That'll do it. When you do that, so I'm gonna say this about toxicity. Not everyone is toxic, but everyone has a toxic trait. My toxic trait is I've seen a lot of bullshit in my life, okay? Heard a lot of bullshit too. I was a kid, I never really got to speak up about it. And you know, now that I'm of age to the point where I don't care and I'm eligible to speak up, I don't feel like I need to speak up. So when I see bullshit, I don't feel the need to explain myself. I just, if I see or hear something I don't like, bitch. Fuck explaining myself. Fuck a talk. Fuck explaining yourself. No, I don't want to hear it. Just for you to lie in my face and piss me off. Girl. So you can basically think I kind of feel like everything is bullshit and I'm just over it all. But that's my toxic trait and I'm aware of that toxic trait. I'm gonna make a list of toxic traits and you pause the video and you see which one you are. And the last final thing I have is acceptance. You have to accept your partner for who they are. And you definitely have to accept who you are as a person, as an individual. This relationship takes time. And I'm an old head, I'm an old soul. So like I don't want to get in a relationship to where we have to, I don't know how to explain it really, but if you an old soul, my old souls know what I'm talking about. They know the feeling that I'm feeling. They probably the ones that's single right now. How you doing? Like if you can't accept yourself and if you can't love yourself and if you're not happy with yourself, no, despite the situation that you're in, you just have to be mentally strong and emotionally stable. And you need to be enabled to control your own emotions because half the times people can't control their emotions and that's the reason why they end up in toxic relationships or certain situations because you guys act impulsively. Well, that's basically all I have for this video. What prompted me to make this video? A friend who's going through some issues with her relationship and I had to give her advice and shit for her to feel like to remind her that she's that bitch. You shouldn't be subjugated to a relationship. You shouldn't lose yourself in a relationship. Once you start treating yourself with respect and you start holding yourself to a higher standard and a higher regard and noticing that you deserve better, you're gonna start attracting people who will give you that. And if you're the type of person to get in relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship, and they all end up in an argument or something toxic, right? You need to learn how to be by yourself. You need to learn how to be alone. And then you can dictate whether or not you want this or want that. You have to manage your own fucking life at this point. I mean, some people like to wallow in their depression and not try to figure out ways to get out of it. They just like to sit and hoping this shit go away and cry and cry and cry. I've been depressed, so I know, I'm not gonna say I know how your depression is, but I know how the feeling of depression is. I do know there shouldn't be any situation that should break you down to the point where you feel like you're less than. And then therefore you're attracting less than. I don't give a fuck if I hurt your feelings, I said it. You had to hear it, and you had to hear it like this. Because if you didn't hear it like this, who else was gonna tell you? Stop getting into careless ass relationships just because you're fucking lonely. If you feel like nothing is happening for you in your life, that means it's time for you to sit back and relax, and you need to figure out who you are as a person. You need to talk to the person you see in the mirror so you can start attracting better. Bad bitches don't fucking settle. Strong bitches do not settle. Intelligent bitches do not settle. Bitch, do not settle. If you intelligent, do not settle. If you bad, do not settle. If you all the above, circle D, bitch, on the paper, do not settle. Also have patience. Everything is so fast paced now. Quick sex, quick food, quick trip. Did I say quick trip? Ain't that a gas station? That's a gas station, huh? Don't act on emotions. Don't be impulsive. Think about things before you do it. Process information. Examine it. Take it in. Resonate. Think. Use your intuition. Use your inner magic. Do whatever you need to do. Commune with the ancestors. Then you act. Then you feel. I would feel like I'm preaching. Woo! If you're wearing a pink shirt, don't trust anyone who's wearing blue for the next 24 hours. We are so beautiful. See, self-healing. Saying affirmation to yourself. That's a form of self-healing too. You go in the mirror and be like, bitch, I am beautiful. Just at the end of the day, just be authentically yourself. Embrace yourself. Love yourself. Heal yourself. It all starts with yourself. If something about yourself is off, your reality is going to be off. You're going to start attracting off things. Despite how uncomfortable the situation that you're currently in or had been in, it shouldn't affect you like that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and share. See you guys soon. What? I look so pretty. I'm beautiful. Bye. Oh, and follow my social medias.